Hey guys, it's Jason28W. Thought I would just make you guys a little eSavage update video. Um, I know that there's probably some of you that missed the eSavage, and well, if you guys have watched any of my other videos, I took the setup out of the eSavage and I put it in my rustler. What I might have to do is I might have to make part 2 here because I got a lot to explain. But what I originally did was I had this setup. I know it's dark in here and it's hard to see, but I'm trying. I had the Traxxas Villion brushless system in there, as you guys have seen in my other videos. But when I got my rustler, I took the factory setup out of the rustler and I put it I took the factory setup out, and I was going to put the factory setup in that remote control snowmobile up there, but their funds are low, and so that project is just going to have to wait. And I missed my eSavage, so I'm not going to put an XL5 setup in an eSavage, and we all know what would happen there. It'd be slow as hell, and then the speed control would just overheat. So, what I did was, a friend of mine a while back, his Titan 12-turn motor went out on him, and he didn't have the money to, excuse me a minute, my nose is stuffy. Anyways, his Titan 12-turn motor went out on him, and he didn't have the money to buy another motor. And I had this old starter box down here. It's an OFNA starter box, and I don't use starter boxes. It came with my warhead. Well, it had two 550 size motors in them. Well, I was like, well, the XL5 can handle all the way down to a 12-turn 550 size or a 15-turn 540 size. So I went online, got the serial numbers off the motors, looked them up, and I found out that there are two 13-turn 550 motors, and they're high torque motors. So I took one out, took the little resistor deals or whatever they're called on the Titan 12-turn motor, and I soldered them on, and just like how they are on the Titan 12-turn motor, and soldered them on the other motor, and put a 19-tooth pinion on there and tried her out, and the truck's just it's a tiny bit slower, but it's torquier, and the thing almost goes 45 minutes on one 8.4 volt 4200 battery. So I was like, well, hell, why can't I do the same setup? Well, this is what I did. Get my rustler down here, and the cool part is that it looks like a complete factory car, except for my little adapter I had to make here. When I got the car, well, my uncle originally got this car for my brother, and all their batteries have the Tamiya connector. Well, all my cars are running Deans. Well, the battery that I want to run in this has got a Traxxas high current connector. So I had to make some special connectors that will, I can plug into the Tamiya to get Deans, and then I have another adapter where I can go Deans to Traxxas connector, and that works fine. But see, the motor looks like a regular Titan 12-turn 550 motor, but it's not. That's the cool part. If you look close enough, if people actually look, I'm trying to get in there here. You can tell the difference. Now, come on, camera. There we go. Now, you see the difference in there? The openings and then the little bearing. Well, if I take a Titan 12-turn motor, because I know a lot of people are going to be like, well, that is a 12-turn Titan motor. No, it's not. I will show you guys the difference. This is a Titan 12-turn motor. Hang on, I'm trying to get everything. I should have gotten this all ready beforehand, but I didn't. This is a Titan 12-turn. Now, see, it's a bushing in the middle here, and you see the openings. This is a Titan 12-turn motor without the sleeve on it. See, now, if you take the motor that I put in there and the Titan 12-turn motor, see, that's the new motor I put together. You can see the bearing and the openings. There's the Titan 12-turn. Doesn't have a bearing, it's a bushing and different openings. There, see? So it almost looks exactly the same, but it's not. So, you know, it's kind of a sleeper truck now. You know, and, but I put the 19-turn pinion on there, and it was pretty slow because of the smaller tires. So what I did is I put a 21 on there, and it's perfect. But like, well, this is my fiance's truck, but my friend has got the exact same truck. His, we have a 19-turn pinion on there because it has bigger tires. You know, so if anybody is looking, you know, for a way to where, you know, you guys don't, I think the Titan 12-turn motors is like $21 or some shit. But you can get the OFNA 13-turn 550 motor and pretty much put whatever pinion you want on it. You know, I would recommend for the Rustler a 21 and for the Stampede a 19. But that motor is only like, I'm trying to remember. I think it's like 10 or 11 bucks, that motor. You know, so if you guys want a replacement and don't want to spend 21 or 20 some dollars or whatever it is plus shipping, you know, then there's an alternative to it, and you're going to have more torque. You're going to lose a itty bitty little bit of speed, but, you know, I mean, hell, you know, if you're a budgeter like I am, it'll work. But, you know, as for the Savage, you know, everything is exactly the same, you know, like it always has been. I'm going to get new batteries for it off of thebatteryguy.com. I'm going to get a 10.8 volt Propel 5000 milliamp pack from him. The only thing that sucks is they're expensive batteries, but it's everybody's telling me that I should go LiPo on this thing, but I just don't like LiPo batteries. I've had them explode on me. You know, I was over at a friend's place, and he had it, you know, he's been running LiPos for years. He had it on his charger, and the thing caught on fire, and we barely got out of his basement in time. So ever since then, I've been scared shitless of them, so I just want to stick with nickel metal hydride. But if I get that nickel metal hydride battery, it performs just like a LiPo, so yeah, sure, it's heavier, but oh well. But, you know, I might make a part 2 here because I'm almost out of time. Please rate, subscribe, and comment, and I'll be right back in a minute.